The bony boys, the Shek Kingdom, the savvy sandy samurai. These fierce fighters have a flair for ferocity and a touch for tactical recklessness. They may not always excel in the realm of survival, but their combat prowess is commendable. As for their demeanor, they're not exactly the warmest bunch towards the puny, peachy-skinned peasants of the world, but hey, every kingdom has its quirks, right? Now, let's dive into the depths of their kingdom. The ethno-state that is the Shek Kingdom, an enclave of exclusivity, is wrapped in the teachings of Kral, the colossal conqueror who united these formidable tribes of fighters in centuries past. These Shek souls are fervently devoted to Kral's preachings, with a belief in an afterlife they call the Gateway, a realm reserved exclusively for valiant warriors and battle-scarred champions of yore. It's like an exclusive VIP club, but with swords instead of... Well, I don't know. No one will let me in their clubs. In the shattered remains of the once mighty Shek Kingdom, we find the ruling power, none other than the Queen Esata, the Stone Golem. She's got quite the task on her hands, you see. The Shek population is taking an absolute nosedive, faster than my wife's opinion of me since I started a YouTube channel. Subscribe. They are all so keen on ascending to the Gateway, their whole afterlife gig, that they forgot to work on the whole reproduction thing. But fear not, Queen Esata, with her trusty sidekick Bayan, is on a mission to reverse the decline. Let's say they're working overtime to repopulate the kingdom, fighting for love and procreation, one bicep flex at a time. It's like a Shek version of The Bachelor, but with more...
horny.
Thanks, Matt. The Shek Kingdom currently is in a lulled war that the Stone Golem is attempting to avoid for the time being with the Holy Nation. Now, here's an interesting twist. Despite the tensions from the war and being an ethno-state that's all about Shek pride, they're not all bash the outsiders like a broken record. Nope, they've got a surprisingly open door policy for all non-Shek folks. As long as you don't show up with a bad attitude and a penchant for trouble, they'll welcome you with open arms. It's all like, come on in, do some business, stay a while. But also like, if I wanted to, I'd make you into jelly. Kind of a vibe. They're all about a peaceful coexistence and intense fear tactics. Shek society is complicated, what can I say? Now, in this complicated kingdom, at the bottom of the grand caste ladder, you'll find the non-fighting Shek, the folks who prefer wielding paintbrushes over swords, craftsmen, artisans, and those who have a knack for anything other than swinging blades. They're the ones that keep the wheels of the kingdom turning, making sure that there's more to life than battle scars and broken bones. Cowards! That's the word I was looking for. The Shek society at large considers all of this caste cowards. Joining them on the bottom rungs of society are the hornless. These poor fellas didn't quite measure up on the battlefield, either fleeing like a squirrel or facing defeat. And do you know what the Shek do to express their disappointment? They take their horns away. Yep, it's a visual reminder of their shame, a permanent mark of, oops, I messed up, but hey, at least you get to rock a unique hairstyle now, right? Above the servant caste is the warrior caste, which can be further stratified. Among these fierce warriors, a select group stands tall, known as the 100 Guardians. Picture them as the cream of the crop, paragons of strength and skill, hand-picked from the countless warriors who walk the lands. These 100 Guardians are no ordinary soldiers. Oh no, they are the legends, the heroes, the ones who turn the tides of battle with a swing of their blade and roar of triumph. Tasked with the sacred duty of defending the kingdom's cities and outposts, they march fearlessly into the most daunting of conflicts, transforming hopeless battles into glorious victories. Beyond the realm of the 100 Guardians, where the echoes of battle still resonate, lies a realm of absolute supremacy within the Shek Kingdom. It is a realm reserved for the mighty few, the legendary warriors who have transcended the bounds of strength and valor. Behold, the 5 Invincibles. These illustrious beings stand as the pinnacle of Shek might, unmatched in their power and revered throughout the kingdom. They are the example of indomitable Shek strength, and their names resound with awe-inspiring tales of triumph and glory. These warriors, chosen from among the finest, are the only ones granted the privilege of battle names, symbols of their unmatched prowess. Among these legendary champions stands the current queen herself, Esata, the Stone Golem. Once she ascended to the rank of an invincible, her title was forever etched in the annals of Shek history. The very name Stone Golem echoes with the weight of her invincibility, an indomitable force to be reckoned with. Within the realm of the Shek, the throne is not inherited through bloodlines or political intrigue. Oh no, my friend, it is a seat that can only be claimed through the fiercest of battles, a true monarchy by might. You see, any horned warrior with enough mettle can challenge the reigning monarch and, if victorious, ascend to the throne in triumph. Now, let me take you back in time to when the kingdom stood on the precipice of doom. Shagger, the previous monarch, found himself locked in a losing war with the holy nation. But in his fervent devotion to Kral, the legendary Shek warrior, he hatched a plan for an all-out assault against their holy foes. It was a plan that reeked of desperation, a desperate grasp for short-term glory while sacrificing the long-term survival of the kingdom. But in the midst of this reckless madness, a voice of reason emerged. Baya, a wise and cunning advisor, spoke of a different path. He advocated for a strategic retreat, urging the Shek to fight for a future victory rather than squandering their forces in a futile endeavor. Oh, how Shagger must have wished to dehorn Bayan for daring to oppose his grand plan. But in a twist of fate, a savior arose. Esata, the Stone Golem herself, stepped forward to defend Bayan's wisdom. With her indomitable strength and unparalleled skill, she clashed with Shagger in a battle for the ages, and lo and behold, Stone Golem emerged victorious, claiming the throne as the rightful queen. In that pivotal moment, the Shek Kingdom's destiny shifted. No longer driven by blind ambition, but guided by the wisdom of their new queen, Esata possessed a long-term vision. A vision that saw beyond immediate glory and embraced the path that would secure the future of her people. Queen Esata's strength is unquestionable, so for now, her authority is widely respected. But let me tell you, my friend, not everyone in the kingdom is completely on board with her patient approach. Oh no. There are those who yearn for a different path, a more aggressive and daring one reminiscent of King Shagger. Among the ranks of the renowned invincibles, there is a towering figure known as Mukai the Mountain. A force to be reckoned with, Mukai possesses strength that rivals even the most formidable Shek warriors. But deep down, hidden beneath that stoic exterior, lies an ambitious desire. If only Queen Esata weren't standing in the way, how Mukai would seize the throne and embark on the path that Shagger had laid before the kingdom. Ida, Flying Bull, once an esteemed invincible and a staunch follower of King Shagger. You see, patience isn't exactly Flying Bull's strong suit. No, Batman. He couldn't wait for his chance to defy the Stone Golem and her rule, which he deems as nothing short of cowardice. Driven by his fervent beliefs, Flying Bull gathered a host of like-minded warriors from the fortress of Admag, and together they embarked on a daring endeavor. Taking the name Kral's chosen, they carved their own destiny to the south, establishing a breakaway state known as New Kralia. Flying Bull and his loyal comrades dream of a grand resurgence, fighting their way to the gateway, leaving a trail of triumph to the honor of Kral in their wake. Perhaps, should the kingdom ever waver, a more pious king of Kral's choice could take charge. There are also factions of unhorned Shek who still thirst for battle. They cannot rightfully claim rule due to their dishonor, but still oppose the current regime in Admag. Tora the Fearless and Suchan, now known as Ghost, are both former Shek warriors, likely 100 guardians judging by their strength and skill. Tora leads the Band of Bones, and Suchan the Berserkers. While they may never seek the throne, they will continue to fight and take those who will join them in their desperate attempts to regain their passage to the gateway. The Shek Kingdom, a realm steeped in the ethos of strength and combat, but alas, beneath the surface of their warrior spirit, cracks begin to show. A dwindling population and fracturing leadership threaten to shake the very foundation of their once mighty kingdom. The question that hangs in the air is whether Esata the Stone Golem can rally the forces and forge alliances to halt the relentless advances of the holy nation.
I am Shek.